So it's a brand new webisode. I'm driving home. And actually, I need to do this. I'm enjoying an AG's. But it's probably bad enough that I'm recording a webisode and driving. Probably even worse if I'm sucking on an AG's while I'm doing the same thing. So I will be a less distracted driver. I would hate to make distracted.gov upset. And I will just record a webisode while I drive. You know, I have to wonder. It'll never happen. It never would. It is quite ingenious, though. And I'm not worried about Barack Obama seeing this. Nor do I think that he has the fortitude to basically fundamentally make decisions that are contradictory to what he believes in. But, you know, I at this point, as long as we get a decent candidate, I mean, I think even a John McCain could beat Obama at this point in time. But as long as we have a decent candidate next year, if things keep going the way that they are, Obama's, you know, I mean, he's lost. He won't win re-election. But wouldn't it be funny? And actually, you know, as far as a tactful move, it'd be a pretty smart, sound move if he wanted to get reelected. But wouldn't it be funny if he just started adopting Republican ideals? If he started allowing Congress, if the Senate allowed him to do it, but if he got on board with actually cutting the deficit and, I mean, really cut. I mean, we spent $9 trillion in the past 2 years. We can afford to cut more than $1 trillion, a couple trillion. Stopped fear-mongering. Got rid of Obamacare. And actually did what was necessary to turn the country around. Lower taxes. Right? Can you imagine the number of people and votes that he would get? Now, I know you may say, no, people won't fall for it. No, no, no. People are stupid. If he actually started adopting some good free market principles, basically if he started doing everything opposite of what he's doing now, there's enough stupid people out there that would fall for it. The left would tout how he saved the country, even though he did it by acting like a Republican or a conservative, and he'd win re-election. Now, it'll never happen. Obama won't do that. I don't think he'd be willing to take the risk, and it's his religion. I mean, his progressive thinking, okay? His socialist European ideals, that's religion. I mean, it's more religion to Obama than religion is to most people. I mean, he believes in it more than sadly most people believe in their own belief in the Lord Jesus Christ. How sad is that? His conviction behind him being a Democrat, he's a more ardent believer in those Marxist principles than sadly most Christians are. How's that for a commentary? I just was listening to talk radio on the way home, and just this president is such a disaster, and I, you know, you say things like, I'm worried about my children's future, but I wonder how many people actually stop and go, I really am worried about my children's future. I really am worried about my children's future. I mean, there's enough concern that I have just as making sure that I'm as good a parent as possible, that I teach them the values and principles so that they don't make the mistakes that I've made. That's hard enough, let alone having to worry about whether or not the founding principles of this country and what we find in the Constitution are even still going to exist by the time that they're old enough to care. Wow, now I bum myself out. But the only thing that we can do is vote, get our friends to vote, and make sure that we do the best that we can as parents. And personal responsibility. If I ever had a band, I would call it Personal Responsibility. And welcome to the stage, John Justice and the Personal Responsibilities. The Personally Responsible. All right, there's a brand new webisode. I'm going to get back to drinking my EGs and driving distracted. Thanks for watching. Bye.